Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to talk today about TP and Smite. It's going to be a kind of a short video with just some really key points to why I think TP is broken. The first thing is that it seems the TP gains and losses are based on which side of the map you were on. If you were a second pick, you gain more TP than you lose, and if you're first pick, you gain less TP. I don't understand why that is the case, and I'm going to show you a screenshot from this morning to prove that this is the case, because there's no way it can't be. In the top hand side, you will see the Nemesis is adapting. He has 2,257 TP. He has one of the best win-loss ratios of all Conquest players. There's me also on Kronos, and Sandro, who's the Diamond 1 player. We have 2 Plat players on our team. If you look at the bottom team, you'll see 5 Plat players. 5 Plat players versus the world's best player probably right now, and another and 2 other Plat players, blah blah. Doesn't really make sense. However, our side won 16 TP. We were second pick in this game. We gained 16 TP, and those 5 Plat players lost 16. Doesn't seem fair, right? Why should I gain 16 when I'm Masters queuing with another Masters and a Diamond versus 5 Plats? This should not be the case. That is my first point. And this happens every single day of the week. You can see it on any high-level player's stream that's 3-man queuing. You will see them versus often 5 completely no-name players. Now, when I say no-name, don't be mad at me. Just because I don't know your name or the pros don't know your name doesn't mean you're not a good player. You could be an up-and-coming superstar. Just because we don't know your name doesn't mean you aren't. However, that's besides the point. You'll see 3 world champions queuing, or 3 SPL players queuing into 5 Plat to Diamond level players and getting 16 TP and only losing 6. And this happens every single day of the week. Okay. And the further proof I have of the TP system being broken would be when the best proof you can get is adapting. Rafa and Dimmy queue often as trio queue. If you look at their TP, they have a combined TP of around 5,500, I want to say, roughly. Okay, yeah, around 5,500 TP together. That's absolutely insane. Like, there's very, very few triple queues that can get that much TP. However, I've seen them gain 16 TP for winning a game, and the enemy team who had no chance, that 10 minutes just completely wipes into the ground, into the dirt, lose 16. This proves the system is flawed for however they're balancing the games. This goes to the point that you will say, okay, well, they're triple queuing at maybe an earlier hour in the morning, or there isn't anyone that can balance against them, which is true. And I don't think triple queue should be abolished because of this reason. I think it works between the kind of bronze to gold and plat levels. I think it's fine, but I think at a certain point the triple queues make the higher level games a bit more lopsided, and it makes solo queuing kind of unenjoyable. And this isn't a rant about I'm boo-hoo-hooing, I solo queued and I lost. That is not the case. It's the case of how our TP system works, and how it seems that the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. These people who are triple queuing and having the most TP in the game seem to just be gaining more TP. They don't seem to ever slow down. However, the people who are kind of struggling or have lower TP seem to get kind of stuck. An example of this would be my teammate, he was Masters last season. He was top 10 Masters. It seems that his account just got stuck in this kind of rut. He has the same win percentage as me, 203, 156, but for some reason he gains less TP than me, and he loses more than me when I queue with him. But he has the same win percentage, and he's around the same skill level. So why does he gain less and lose more when I'm queuing with him? Doesn't make sense. Or when he's solo queuing. These are some brief examples. Now, if we ignore Conquest, just to prove the TP system is completely broken, because I know a lot of you guys will say, okay, but it was a soft reset last season, that's why, some people had higher reload and they got boosted up and blah, blah, blah. Let's move to Joust. Joust 3v3 had no system inputted last season. However, you can clearly see that something's wrong. I take my my girlfriend, for example, who is in Diamond 2 currently, with 243 wins and 36 losses. That win percentage is pretty nuts. I don't think there's many ranked players with that big of a win percentage outside of maybe Yamin at the start of the season. This is pretty ludicrous. And you can see there's players around her with triple her losses and half her wins. Someone here with 37 wins and 9 losses. She has almost 5 times the amount of wins as this player, but he's still in the same division. People here with 44 wins and 2 losses. Someone near her here with, again, like half her wins and 5 times her losses. It just doesn't really add up, right? Even if you just take from Diamond 2 to Grandmasters, even some of these Grandmasters players have way less win percentage and are stuck. They're still going up and they're progressing. Whereas the best taco in this example, I don't really know anyone else playing Joust to talk to. Her average game win is plus 2 TP, and her average loss in a game is minus 20. That means she has to win 11 games for every one of her losses to gain TP. And if she wins one single game in 11 games, if she loses one game every 11 games, she only gains 2 TP, which makes her climb very slow and boring and not enjoyable. It doesn't really make sense. I think the TP system is broken. I would like to kind of know why it's like this, and I would propose that Hyra should look into this and fix it, because every single week I feel that ranked gets worse and worse, and there is something involving the hidden matchmaking and the TP system in place. You guys can give me some feedback on that and what you guys think, and hopefully maybe Hi-Rez will give us kind of like an update or a response, or maybe they'll even fix it.